Welcome to VAR India News Hour. Data localization brings huge investment into data center market in India. Data localization is good for the country in terms of control of data and governance of these companies. Visa, being the dominant player in terms of credit cards, and also RuPay got an advantage as others like MasterCard, American Express and Diners Club have been barred as of now. Larger banks already have at least 2 issuing partners on board, but smaller banks with only MasterCard are now looking for alternatives. According to RBI data, there were 6.23 crore outstanding credit cards as of May 31st of 2021 and 90.23 crores debit cards. The ban was a clearly thought out move which ensures that the RBI's norms are taken seriously and complied with fully while ensuring that banks have enough partners to issue cards. Most of the banks which had exclusive partnership with MasterCard confirmed that they are in the process of shifting their card network to the remaining 2 players, that is Visa and homegrown RuPay. At the same time, the Unified Payments Interface transactions offer customers cardless and cashless payment options through phone numbers and QR codes. A record 2.8 billion UPI transactions worth roughly 5.5 trillion rupees or $73.8 billion also took place last June. The data localization policy brings a dynamic shift for investments into data center business in the country. India's digital economy is expected to touch $1 trillion by 2025, with the government planning to triple India's installed power capacity for data centers from the existing 375 megawatts by 2025. There is a $4.9 billion investment opportunity by 2025 to set up data center infrastructure. All the credit comes with the growing digital economy, increased investor interest, and stable long-term returns. The era of automation and artificial intelligence has shown that today's dream can become tomorrow's reality. The data center industry is expanding at an unprecedented pace. It will generate a greater need for hyperscale data centers located strategically across the globe. According to McKinsey, core digital sectors in India such as IT and digital communication services are projected to double in size by 2025 to contribute $355 to $435 billion to the economy. Let's look into today's headlines in VAR India. Intel to build Qualcomm chips aims to expand its new foundry business. Intel said that its factories will start building Qualcomm chips and laid out a roadmap to expand its new foundry business to catch rivals such as Taiwan Semiconductor Manufacturing and Samsung Electronics by 2025. It is best known for designing the Snapdragon chips that power most major Android phones. Qualcomm will start to have its chips manufactured by Intel in the coming years using Intel's upcoming 20A processor. However, no time frame has been announced for when the first Intel-made Qualcomm chips will arrive or which of Qualcomm's products Intel will produce. HP Inc. acquires TerraDC to enhance remote computing software capabilities. HP Inc. announced a definitive agreement to acquire TerraDC Corporation, a global innovator in remote computing software that enables users to securely access high-performance computing from any PC, Chromebook or tablet. The acquisition will enable HP's capabilities in the personal systems category by delivering new compute models and services tailored for hybrid network. Fintech startup Nium tops $1 billion valuation. A payments startup serving businesses from Singapore, Nium became a rare fintech unicorn after raising more than $200 million in fresh funding. The company said its value topped $1 billion after Series D round led by Menlo Park, California-based Riverwood Capital LLC. Nium plans to use the funds to expand in the US and Latin America before pursuing an initial public offering in the US in 18 to 24 months, Chief Executive Officer Prajit Nanu said. A recent survey reveals malware can be injected into artificial intelligence models. Researchers from Cornell University have shown that malware can be injected and hidden in neural network models and delivered covertly by evading detection mechanisms. Neural networks are the foundation of artificial intelligence. It performs tasks similar to how the human brain works and is designed to simulate the way the human brain analyzes and processes information. The research team says embedding malware into a neural network has minor or no impact on the performance of the network. Tata Group to kickstart satellite broadband operations in India. Since the time the government has allowed private players to jump in on the Satcom sector, multiple companies have been planning their arrival in the Indian market. The Tata Group and Telesat, a Canadian satellite communication services company, are soon going to come up with something solid regarding their plans of offering satellite broadband services in India. Companies such as Starlink and OneWeb have announced their intention of coming to the Indian market to boost high-speed connectivity. That's all for now. Please like, share, comment and subscribe to Var India News Magazine. You can download the Var India app from Google Play Store for the latest news and updates. Stay tuned. Thank you.